Can you open the door? Open the door when I tell you!
What's up, guys? Your boy, Benny. Sometimes I am in literal disbelief at the news cycle in this country. I am left with my jaw on the floor, trying to pick up the pieces and say, my God, is that actually real? Like, for instance, this clip I'm about to play you. This clip I'm about to play you is not, and I repeat, not a scene from a mid-2000s Judd Apatow comedy featuring Seth Rogen and Jonah Hill. This is not, and I repeat, not the cool mom from Mean Girls. This is, in fact, Kamala Harris, your vice president, at the official vice president's residence, dancing at a celebration of hip-hop party. Okay. So, I think that it's fair to say this is why Donald Trump is winning the black vote. I think this is why Joe Biden lost the black vote. This clip alone is enough, I think, to have taken the black vote forever from the Democrat Party. Kamala is one heartbeat away. Today is her 50th anniversary of Hip Hop Party. Now, there's something I want to bring your attention to. I mean, this clip is cringy enough, but I want to bring your attention to the Secret Service agent right here. Kamala's Secret Service agent standing there protecting her while she is dancing. He should be protecting all of our eyes from having to ever watch this atrocity on camera. But the Biden administration loves atrocities on camera, and they fund atrocities, so why not? This is a Secret Service agent who, well, might have just reached the breaking point. We're not sure. We don't even know if it's exactly this Secret Service agent. But we do know that one of Kamala's Secret Service agents had finally had enough of the charade and snapped. And it's terrifying. Secret Service agent assigned to Kamala Harris is involved in fight with other agents. This broke just moments ago. An armed U.S. Secret Service agent assigned to Vice President Kamala Harris' protective detail fought an unarmed other agent on Monday morning. The incident occurred at Washington, D.C. area Andrews Air Force Base before Harris arrived and after the agent suffered what the Secret Service has characterized as a medical incident. What? The Washington Examiner is aware of the agent's name and specific detail responsibilities, but is withholding those details for privacy reasons. The Washington Examiner understands that the agent became aggressive with other agents when the special agent in charge of the detail's shift, supervisor, attempted to calm the agent down. A physical altercation ensued. The agent was handcuffed before being withdrawn from the service for medical assessment. Harris was scheduled to arrive soon after the incident. In a statement, the Secret Service chief and communications officer told the Washington Examiner at approximately 9 a.m. on April 22nd, the U.S. Secret Service agent supporting the vice president's departure from Andrews Air Force Base began displaying behavior their colleagues found distressing. The agent was removed from their assignment while medical personnel were summoned. The vice president was at the Naval Observatory when the incident occurred. All right, let's continue. What else happened here? Because it gets more terrifying. Apparently, the agent himself was armed, and they had to take his firearm. He had a loaded firearm with him. So he had a nervous breakdown, had a loaded firearm with him, and snapped, started losing his mind. Here we go. Here's Susan Crabtree from Real Clear Politics. Love this. Love Real Clear Politics. They have excellent reporting. Breaking sources within the Secret Service community tell me that the agent assigned to Kamala Harris was armed during his fight. The gun was in the agent's holster. The other agents physically restrained him and took the gun from his possession. What if Kamala Harris was there? As we say many times on this program, I really hope that a lot of these people go to jail. I think it'd be great to have a lot of politicians in jail. A lot more politicians. It should be normal in this country to put politicians in jail. A lot of these people are corrupt. There should never be any type of harm or violence to anyone, obviously. But what if it's your own Secret Service agents who are armed and presumably are the only people armed, around you when you're in Secret Service protection, right? There should only be one group of people armed, and that should be the service agents themselves. What if they snap and they have their firearms? Good God. I'm told that there are DEI concerns among the Secret Service community about the hiring of this specific agent. Other agents and officers within the Secret Service are asking questions about the agent's hiring process, whether the Secret Service did enough to look into the agent's background and monitor the agent's mental well-being because of widespread concerns about his strange behavior. For now, I'm also withholding the agent's name. Goodness gracious. So a Secret Service agent snapped. So Kamala Harris was inbound. The vice president was about to be there. And a Secret Service agent who, according to this reporter, is a diversity, equity, and inclusion hire, right? So it's like a hire not based on merit, but a hire based on demographics, of course, that you have no control over, which is a horrible way to run any system, especially systems that are meant to protect people. You want simply the best, brightest, and sharpest of mind. Obviously, they're protecting the leaders of the country. And as embarrassing as they are, whatever, that's what they are. And they have firearms. So you'd expect that if there's any place that has like a super high threshold for merit-based hiring, it would be the Secret Service. But nope. That's what the reporting says. Let's continue. Other details. Sources say the agent in question acted erratically upon showing up for a travel shift. The agent ended up tackling the senior agent in charge of VPT. Tackling. Got on top of him and started punching him. At this point, I'm told the agent was attacking the senior agent in charge, did indeed have a gun. The gun was in the holster. The other agents expressed relief that the agent did not shoot the special agent in charge and kill him, presumably. I mean, this is an utterly remarkable story. Remarkable. Maybe not. Maybe not as remarkable, considering the hiring practices and the baseline stupidity of this administration and the wanton neglect of standards and protocols. One of Kamala Harris's armed Secret Service agent got a fight with another agent. They had to be physically restrained, had a gun taken away. Kamala Harris's SUV was partially airborne during 2022 motorcade accident. Secret Service agent involved in the accident was allowed to avoid defensive driving training. Oh, okay. Got it. So they're hiring people that can't even drive now to drive around the leaders of the country. The back end of a vehicle carrying President Kamala Harris became momentarily airborne after it struck a high curb. A 2022 motorcade accident in Washington, D.C., and initially was misreported by the top Secret Service officials a mechanical failure. Records recently released by NBC shows. Despite the accident, the special agent who was driving the vehicle, a Chevy Suburban, was granted a waiver from taking a defensive driving training course specifically required for Secret Service employees involved in accidents with other vehicles, records show. In a memorandum explaining the decision to grant the agent an exception, the special agent in charge of the agency's Vice Presidential Protection Division wrote the accident occurred only after the publicly identified driver moved the vehicle into an open traffic lane. Soon as she maneuvered to the right, and the lane ended and immediately became a high curb, according to the memo by the official, whose name is redacted, the limo sustained damage to the right rear of the vehicle. No other property damage was incurred by her driving. Harris was not injured and was transferred to a different vehicle and taken to the White House. Goodness gracious. And then they lied about it. They lied about it. Just asking questions. Just asking questions. So according to this reporting, there are DEI agents that are hired, of course, based on demographic information and not merit. And now the Secret Service SUVs are crashing into poles. And other agents are fighting with each other and potentially killing each other. I mean, listen, that's what happens when two guys get into a fight and one of them has a loaded gun, right? Morale among Kamala's Secret Service detail is a complete disaster, apparently. Yeah. Kamala Harris is a complete disaster. And I don't really know how else you can explain some of the more heinous and awful pieces of content that we've had to endure over the last few years. This is a video that Kamala Harris just put out. She looks awful. Looks like she's aged 15 years. Notice the difference? Oh my God. Oh man. Oh, what's going on with your neck? What the hell is that? What is it? It's just so incredibly humiliating. It's worse than anything. When Kamala Harris walks into a room, even at the White House, people don't even applaud. This is one of my favorite videos.
And as she enters the room. You can clap. It's okay.
Oh, she's so cringe. Under Trump, under Biden. Oh my God. Ugh. Oh, what the hell is going on? You have a Fu Manchu? What's going on? Ugh. Ah. I mean, I guess if my Secret Service was fighting with guns and crashing my car, maybe I'd look like this too. Stephen King character is Kamala Harris. Yeah. She looks unwell. Seriously, she looks totally unwell. You know, Kamala Harris went to Puerto Rico, and there was like a little band that was there to play for her, and Kamala Harris decided to clap along with the band. But the the translator translated for Kamala Harris, "We don't want you," like what they were saying. What they were singing is like, "We don't want you here. Leave. We don't want you to be here. Free Palestine, free Haiti too." And then Kamala Harris stopped clapping along. The demographics who should be liking Kamala Harris don't like Kamala Harris at all. We actually went out and spoke with the largest black fraternity in the country about Kamala Harris and asked them to name a single thing that they like about Kamala Harris. Presumably, with all the DEI hires, they're getting in fights on tarmacs. They'd be able to come up with something, right? Something. Let's ask. Any favorite Kamala Harris quotes?
Nope, y'all know any? No.
Kamala Harris quotes?
Don't know any. Sorry.
When we talk about the children of the community, they are children of the community.
What is your favorite Kamala Harris quote?
I don't have one.
You need to get to go and need to be able to get where you need to go to do the work and get home.
Stop it. Get some help.
Do you have a favorite Kamala Harris accomplishment?
Kamala Harris accomplishment. You know what? If I would have known of one, then I would have thought of one.
I just love the idea of exploring the unknown.
What is your favorite Kamala Harris accomplishment?
I'm not sure.
That's okay.
She wasn't,
What's your favorite Kamala Harris accomplishment? Favorite? Come on, she's vice president.